What's going on, everybody? My name is Wally and today we're going to be playing Final Fantasy X the HD Remastered Edition. Now I figured what better way to start off the channel than to play my favorite game of all time. Of course that means we're going to be getting the Platinum Trophy for it, but I'm also going to make this as spoiler free as possible. Now whether you're a veteran or a newbie, I've got something for you. Now without further ado, bars, dude, bars. I'm excited. Without further ado, let's stop yapping and get right into it, shall we? Alright, now fun fact for you guys, this game came out in 2001, and when it came out and I saw the first FMV, I was like, what? This kind of graphics in the PS2? That's wild, and now we have the PS5. We have the PS5 and the FMV graphics is standard on the PS5 now. That's insane, that's crazy. I wish they would remake this game, but it already has a remaster, so unfortunately I don't think they'll ever do that, but one can only hope, right? One can only hope. Now, let's stop yapping. And get into it. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I apologize. Character advancement system selection. Select the spirit grid to use. Now, the standard and expert. We're going to go with the standard. I'm going to be playing like it's my first time. So maybe we'll come back and revisit this game and play expert spirit grid. Who knows? I've never done it. So why not, right? I don't know. We'll see. We got to see. You have selected the standard spirit grid. You cannot switch in game. Is this the one you want? Hell yes. Now, this is something you can change in the settings mid game if you want. Arranged or original soundtrack. Now, I'm going to go with the arranged. Don't get me wrong. I love the original. Has a special place in mi corazon. But the arranged is a little bit more, how do you say it? Modern. And I like it a little bit better. Just a little bit better. Play the arranged soundtrack, hell yes. Now before I click yes, it's gonna be some cutscenes, so I'm gonna fade out.
Listen to my story. This may be our last chance.
All right, so now we have control only for a little while, but can we just take in this scenery right here? Can we just take in this scenery right here? Look at this place. This is Zanarkand, the wondrous machina city, Zanarkand. Was that Alan Rickman? What the hell? Look at that! Look at the arch of water in the background. Look at that! That's insane. This place is amazing, and not to mention Titus's house is on the freaking lake. Can we appreciate that for a minute? God damn, this guy's flexing on us. All right, we got fans. We got fans. Let's talk to them. Ladies first. Why not, right?
Can I have your autograph?
Of course.
Can I have your autograph? I'm sorry. Okay, so this character's name is Titus. Yes, I did call him Titus. Okay, now the correct way to say his name is Titus. It's Titus. I'm not gonna change it. I like Titus better. I don't know why. It sounds better. It sounds better. I've been calling him that since I was a kid, and changing it now would be weird. So there you go. That's the first controversy of the game. Yeah, let's leave it as Titus, I should say. Now the game gave you this option only for this character because they want you to put yourself in Titus' shoes as much as possible. So if Titus doesn't know what's going on, neither do you. And he'll ask all the relevant questions, so don't worry about that. But for now, we're gonna leave his name as Titus.
Good luck tonight!
Nothing to worry about. Oh, if I score a goal, I'll, do this. That will mean it was for you, okay? What seat?
Ace block in the front row! Fifth from the right!
Got it.
Now, this is the first voice-acted Final Fantasy game, so please excuse some of the voice lines can be a little weird. This voice actress, for the girl in the pink top right there, did the most. She did the most.
Thank you for the autograph!
Thank you for the autograph. I need to stop. I need to stop.
Can I see you after the game?
Well, your boy's taken. JK, we're playing against Titus. Titus is single. He's young. He's single. You bet.
Great! I know this great place.
Yeah, I bet you do. I bet you do. All right, let's talk to these kiddos over here.
Can you sign this?
No prob.
Please?
Alrighty.
Me too!
Take it easy.
Your boy's good with the kids as well. Look at him. Such a good guy. Good guy, Titus. All right, so now before we continue, speaking of kids, there was a little ghostly kid at the start there, which is kind of ominous, kind of strange. And then the beginning cutscene, he says, "Listen to my story. This may be our last chance. Now, last chance for what?" That's a very interesting way to start the game. And when I first played, I was like, "What is this?" Because all the games I played were like Crash Bandicoot, Mega Man X, not really story-driven games per se. But then the first time I played this game, I was like, "Whoa, am I playing a game or is this a movie? Like, what's going on here, right?" All right, now speaking of movie quality, let's go on to some cutscenes, shall we?
Well, gotta go. Cheer for me.
2, 3. Teach us how to blitz!
Hey, I got a game to play.
Then teach us after.
Maybe tonight, well,
You can't tonight.
I mean tomorrow.
Promise?
Promise.
I was in a coffee shop running away from home when I heard the news. Our hero, Jecht, gone, vanished into thin air. My dad must have been his biggest fan. I knew how sad he'd be. Heck, we all were that day. Zanar, I says to myself, what are you thinking? I went running straight back home. We sat up talking about Jecht all night. My dad and I never talked so much. Whoa, didn't mean to reminisce, folks. Anyway, 10 years later, the Jecht Memorial Cup tournament is today. The two teams that have won through to the finals are, of course, the Abes from A East and the Duggles from C South. I know there's a lot of people out there today to see the star of the Abes. In just 1 year, he's become the team's #1 player. He's Jecht's blood and the new hope of Blitzball. What kind of super play will he show us today? Will we see his father's legendary shot? I don't think I'm the only one excited here, folks.
Alright, so the reason why I dilly-dallied is because you'll end up cutting off Zanar's speech if you go too far. Now, Zanar does drop some very important information, so we are Jecht's blood and a new hope of Blitzball. So Titus over here is Jecht's son, and considering the way Titus scoffed at his dad's picture on the screen there, their relationship is kinda rocky. And also, this is the Jecht Memorial Cup, so it implies that something happened to Jecht. So, what that is, we'll find out soon enough. Now, something interesting here is that the characters never actually say Titus's name out loud. And even so, some of these NPCs actually quote-unquote say his name, like it's typed out right here. I want to play on your team when I grow up, Titus. Zanarkand Abes. And he says Titus, look at that. And there's very, very few NPCs that actually say Titus's name, like that kid over there, this kid over here. There you go, he says good luck, Titus. And then there's one dude over here that says, this is how they usually quote-unquote say Titus's name. Well, if it isn't Jecht Jr., that's one way. And another way they usually say it is, oh, star player of the Zanarkand Abes. They never say his name because you can change it. That's why. And then some more interesting things these NPCs say. Whoa, I got the shivers. Maybe I'm coming down with something. Okay, that. And this guy over here, he looks like he's not having a good time. I don't feel so good. I'm on a roller coaster going down. I can't read. God damn. So they seem a little off. Maybe they sense something. Now, without further ado, let's get on to some cutscenes that were epic cutscenes, and that blew my mind when I was a kid.
Make way, make way! Coming through, sorry. Hey, I'm gonna be late. Hey, let go of me.
Now, how Titus survived that fall is beyond me. Plot armor type shit. Okay, so there are a few cool little details I do want to point out from that cutscene. Is that when the man in red saw that blob approaching, he took his jug of nog and saluted to it, like raised his jar of nog as if welcoming the monster that attacked the stadium over here. Which is kind of strange. I thought when I first played, I thought like he was drinking and trying to get drunk before getting offed, you know what I mean? But no, he was just raising his jug because you can see like bubbles pop up, and it seems like that monster has a gravitational pull, right? So when he lifted his jug, bubbles started popping out. So he wasn't drinking, he was just saluting, as if welcoming the monster, like what the heck is going on? And then one more thing I noticed is that the buildings start to distort whenever that monster gets close. They don't break like traditional buildings do, and the buildings only broke once it attacked. Really nice details there. And one thing I gotta say, if you know, you know, dreams. That's why the buildings distort. I'm just throwing it out there. It's not a spoiler. It's not a spoiler. All right. And you know a character means business when half his hand is sticking out his coat like that, giving Itachi vibes.
Orin! What are you doing here?
I was waiting for you.
What are you talking about? Huh?
It begins.
What?
Don't cry.
What the? Huh? Hey, wait! Hey, not this way!
Look. We called it sin.
Sin?
Take it. A gift from Jekt.
My old man?
I hope you know how to use it. These ones don't matter. We cut through.
All right, sick. Now we get to attack. And the sword is from our old man, Mr. Jekt. So Titus, not Titus, but Orin and Jekt know each other, huh? A gift from Jekt, he says. And also, I do want to point out the kid is back. The kid is back. Oh boy, I'm scared. And Orin said we called it sin, as in we call it sin where I come from. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, my boys. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, my boys. All right, it seems like we're defending the city from this sin spawn.
bother going after all of them. Cut the ones that matter and run.
Meaning, hit the ones in front of us and leave it at that. So spines do about 70 damage and their regular attacks do about 30. So let's get rid of them. These guys are not a threat. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Alrighty, time for an intro boss. Now this guy can't kill you. He uses an attack called Demi, and it takes a percentage of your...
Get out of my town!
Some can't wait to die.
I forgot about those cut lines. Wow, I forgot about those voice lines. Those voice lines are sick. Those voice lines are... Blah, blah, blah. Alright, that's how excited I am. I'm fumbling over my words, god damn it. Some can't wait to die. That's just like, oh, one-liners, bro, one-liners. Orin and his one-liners. Overdrives. When a character's overdrive gauge beneath the HP MP display is full, that character may use a special unique attack once. Press left on the D-pad in the command window to use an overdrive. Now, as an editor, I hate that they say special unique. That's a redundancy. That's a redundancy. Alright, let's see if your boy still got it. Let's use Dragon Fang. Let's see if I remember these button combinations. Hey! Muscle memory at best. Hey! And we got one crit. Sick. Sick. This attack can go crit. Now, each character has different amounts of overdrive and different ways of unlocking more overdrives. And in Titus's case, the more you use his overdrives, the more you unlock. So, I'm gonna keep spamming them as much as I can. Let's not use that now. Let's not use that now. Let's keep it for another time. How about that? Might be a bit of a waste to like not use it now. Nice crit. Nice crit. But you know what? It's fine. It's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. One thing to note that this boss cannot kill you. Like I said, it does a percentage of your current HP. So unless it does a percentage of your max HP, it's not gonna kill you. So we're good to go. Yeah, keep using that Demi. Now you can't see the boss's HP because our weapons don't have the ability sensor. So we'll get that along the way, but it's fine. One way you can judge how low the intro boss's HP is by the number of tentacles it has. The less HP, the less tentacles. So there you have it. This should kill it. Survey says. There we go. Let's see. We have a save sphere. Traveler's save sphere level 1 stores a record of your travels, also fully restores your party's HP and MP. So touching it heals you. Heals you. This comes in very handy if you're gonna grind. Now I'm not gonna grind. I'm just gonna take whatever battles come my way. I'm not gonna run from anything. But that's all the grinding I'll do. Quote unquote grinding. So let's plop a save right jaw.
What are you laughing at, old man? Orin, let's get out of here.
We're expected.
Huh? Give me a break, man.
We're expected, he says. Oh man. What are you not telling us, Mr. Orin? Uncle Orin? What aren't you telling us? We're expected. You expect us to just keep quiet about that? Boy? boy. Alright, there's so many of them. This could be bad. Let's just keep dealing with them, I guess. Ooh, nice dodges. Stop it! Nice. Alright.
This could be bad. That! Knock it down!
What?
Trust me, you'll see.
In Uncle Oren we trust, alright? Just do as he says, Titus. Stop bitching about it. And just do as he says. Trust him. Trust him. You'll see. Yo, stop bullying me. Yeah, I don't care about your wings flickering, buddy. Shine all you want. Don't nobody care about that. Let's just get rid of these things by destroying that thing. Over yonder way. Spines, that's fine. Oren starts out with 1000 HP. If that doesn't tell you he's a tank, then I don't know what will.
Go.
Oren! Oren!
You are sure? This is it. This is your story. It all begins here. Hey! Hey!
My old man?
Ah. You're sure? Oren, what's going on, buddy? What's going on? It seems like Oren can actually talk to this thing. To Sin. And then we come into this area here with the burning family crest. As you can see, Titus, like, look at his pants over there. That's the family crest. It's a mixture of a T and a J, I think. Titus inject, which is really cool, and looks like everything, including us, got sucked up Sin's butthole. Look at that. And everything looks intact, oddly enough, which is kind of strange. Ooh, spooky, spooky. And also Titus and Oren distorted, just like the buildings. Kinda weird. And there's the man himself. We heard his voice and now we see him.
I thought about a lot of things. Like where I was, what I got myself into. I started to feel lightheaded, and then sleepy. I think I had a dream of being alone. I wanted someone, anyone beside me, so I didn't have to feel alone anymore. Anybody there? Oren! Hey!
It seems Orin turned into a bird and is leading us toward that building over there. JK, that's not Orin. You would think, right? You would think it's a Final Fantasy game and it has the same colors as Orin. No, this is not Zanarkand. This is Bhed Temple. Oddly enough, Sin just sucked us through his butthole and just put us here for some reason. I don't know why. And now if you go to the right here, yeah, I'm one of those who needs to think before actually knowing which is left and right. I'm 32, by the way. Anyway, something is written here. Edra mit frana. I'm not gonna pretend I can read that, so let's just nod and just say we did. Has to do with Makalania.
What do we have here? No, can't read it.
Yeah, and if you can't read it, Titus can't read it either. There you go. Put yourself in Titus's shoes. All right, now let's grab this chest. This is. You got 200 gil. We're rich. Change it all to once. We're going to the strip club. JK. Let's go to the left over here. There's another item that we can grab. Item meaning chestises. Let's grab the chestises. This place looks dope. Like the scenery in this game, peak gaming. Okay, so this is an Bhed Primer synthesizer. You're gonna find Bhed Primers all across the world, and it'll translate the Bhed language to you. And there's 26 Bhed Primers for each letter of the alphabet. But we're not going to be using this. You can use this to load a previous save file that has all the Bhed Primers and then start the game knowing Bhed, so you can read what they say and understand what they say. So I'm not going to be using that. Like I said, this is going to be like a first playthrough, so we're going to act like nothing happened. Obtain 2 potions. Giggity. I don't know why I said giggity. Giggity giggity goo. I'm coming for you. Let's continue on to this this here red arrow on the left side here on the mini map, and see. We need to find shelter. Here's another save sphere. Let's plop a save right jaw. Alright, I like this ambient music they got going on here. It's nice and mellow and quiet and mysterious. Keep going. Let's go over here. There's a chestises that we can collect. A lot of chestises to collect. Then high potion. Lid. Sick. Now, I don't think we should be scaling this, Mr. Titus. It looks precarious. It's not like it's not attached to anything. How is it still up? Hate to say I told you so, but I told you so. Now you can, that's kind of cool. I did not notice that. You can actually see the chest up there. Huh. I always notice the save sphere, but I never noticed that chest. All right, let's continue on. Hey, that's Sika's battle theme. That's Sika's battle theme. Alright, now be careful navigating the enemies here, because the camera angles can screw you up a little bit, so you might end up attacking yourself. Now, I'm gonna save my overdrive. Now, once I attack and kill one of these guys, another cutscene will play, so sit back, relax, and enjoy. Hey, big guy. Sun's getting real low. All right. Now, we can't kill this guy. As you can see, I did 30 damage. Not even. Alright, but he can't kill you either. There we go again with the enemies not being able to kill you and you not being able to kill it. Because it does half of your current HP. So just keep attacking until...
I had made it out of the frying pan and into the freezer. I thought I was gonna die in this place.
Oh my goodness. I swear to God, Titus cannot catch a break. He cannot catch a break. Yeesh. Let me in.
Need fire.
And a fire we shall make. Now, there ain't no way Titus survives a like 20-foot fall, and then right after he just pushes those boulders out of the way like that. That is wild. Who is this guy? Who's this guy? Now, there's a chest here. Let's grab that. It's an X potion. It's very valuable. Heals your heals one character's HP to full. And I can go in there. Thank you very much. Now, if you notice, there's writing on the floor. Like right there, right here, and on this boulder right here. Someone has made a video on it. It has to do with a certain character, but don't look it up if this is your first time playing. Just in case spoilers. So finish this game first and then go look that shit up. Where am I going? Where am I going? God damn it, I'm lost. I'm lost. Nope, JK, I'm not. And if you go down there, there's a hidden chest with an ether in it, which heals 100 MP, if I'm not mistaken. Now, this is one of the ingredients that we need to start the fire. So let's grab it. What that is. So with it, okay. Sick. And then now we come here. What is there? What's behind door number 2? Services. A chest assist with a high potion. High potion. I'm sorry. I'm just excited, all right? I'm just excited to play this game again after so long. All right, so now Titus is freezing his freaking nutsack off. So let's try to build this fire ASAP. Wait, do I go in here? Can't remember. Yes, we do. And in this drawer we find nutsacks. JK, they're flint. I'm a little unhinged, and I apologize. Make sure if you're watching me, don't use speakers. Use the headphones. I think that's all. We gotta collect. So before we start the fire, I'm gonna drop a save right here, and I'll see you guys after the cutscenes.
I need food. What do you want?
It was a bad call. Your team lost because of you.
You came to say that?
It's been 10 years. I thought you'd be crying.
Who, me?
You cried.
Hey, wait! Don't go out on me! Just hold on. I'll get more wood. Give me a break!
Yeah, be careful what you wish for, Titus. And also, you're not the only one who's hungry around here. On second thought, maybe we shouldn't eat this thing. It looks deadly. Like, not just the blades, it looks like it doesn't have much meat, and it looks like it's dripping poison. So, let's not, and just say we did. How about that? Also, be careful here, because you can die from now on. So, let's just not. Let's just not. Let's be careful here. Nice dodge, Titus. Titus like a Pokemon. Dodge, Titus. Okay, you're not dead yet. I need to be careful. We got 2 turns here. Let's use 1 to attack and...
You on my side? Cool!
Hang on a second. Whoever designed this little lady over here needs to go to jail. She's 15. She don't need to be wearing all that. I mean, change the color scheme a little bit. Why skin color? Why skin color? She's 15, dude. Alright, using grenades. Certain items like grenades have special effects when used. These items can only be used during battle by selecting the special ability used. Let's do just that now. Grenades can go critical. Let's see if it is. No, it ain't. Yikes. Now, different enemies have different items to steal, obviously. Let's try to go for one right now. Now, the first steal is always going to be 100% accurate. Successful, but it will always drop by 50% every time you use it. So 100% success rate in stealing unless the enemy has no items to steal, and then it drops by 50% and so on and so forth. Let's try to steal again just because I'm greedy, and we got another one. Sick. I gotta watch Titus's HP here. This is very dangerous. I'm gonna heal him right now. That's enough stealing for this little mystery girl here. Let's start using the grenades we got. Blam. Did I even steal 2 grenades? I think I did. I'm gonna save Titus's overdrive here. Let's try to get him close to dead, and then we'll use it at the last minute. Let's start attacking now. I do want to save those grenades because I'm greedy like that. Leave me be. All right. Okay. I think Spiral Cut should kill him right now. I hope. Hope I get an overkill as well. Yikes. Little rusty. No overkill, but we killed it. We did it. Good job. That victory theme. Alright, we got our first sphere level. Sick. If we got an overkill there, we would get 1.5 times more AP and 1.5 times more items. We could have gotten 3 ability spheres, but 2 is just fine. It's perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Now, on to some more cutscenes.
Phew. That was close. Hey, let me go!
Redek Drak! Vin, Irisa, Tekika! Wak, Edeku! Kemed?
Fed! Trivita Krisa!
Dralnia, Drakisha Tate.
Ifun Petted! Fapuneket Fedrik! Kuno.
Kid, Daija!
Hey, that hurts!
Musujek, Rain?
Whoa. Okay.
Canis!
Right, whatever.
Tui Hood Kabeg?
I said I don't understand.
Akumala!
Fed! He said you can stay if you make yourself useful.
You understand me? All right, I'll work.
Alright, thank you for telling me you understand English after they start beating me up. What's that about? I just bonked the shit out of my mic. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Alright, these are Albed. And that's the language. That's the language, the Albed language. I'll try to put subtitles as to what they're actually saying so you understand the context of what just happened. Alright, so before we collect that item all the way in the back there, let's talk to these people.
Oh, almost forgot.
And right now we're going through a tutorial using the sphere grid. The sphere grid is used to develop characters by activating nodes with spheres. Let's see how this is done. Okay, so I'm gonna be skipping this for you guys and then I'll explain how to use the sphere grid when we get to it. It's very simple. This over complicates everything. So with the magic of editing, alright, I always wanted to do that. I always wanted to do that. Okay, so now before we continue, I'm gonna go to my config right here. And here's where you can change from the arrange to the original if you want, but I'm gonna keep it as the arrange. And let's see, subtitles, let's leave those on, let's leave that on. Cursor, I'm gonna put that to memory so that I can train myself to remember that, hey, you already selected this move, keep using it. There we go. And then help, we'll leave that on. Spoiler alert, there are aeons. It's a Final Fantasy game. Surprise, motherfuckers. Almost, that was close, that was close. Nah. Alright, let's leave that as short, leave the map on. Why not turn vibration on? There we are. Alright, let's check out the sphere grid. So basically, this is how you get levels or use your levels, your sphere levels for your characters, and everyone has their own section of the sphere grid. Like, here you go, Mystery Girl has her own sphere grid, and then Titus here has his own side of the sphere grid, but they're all part of one gigantic sphere grid. So there you go. Big yikes. There's a lot to activate. All right, there's also like level 1 key spheres and whatnot to, you know, access other parts of the sphere grid, but we don't have to worry about that right now. Let's use one of our only sphere level here. Let's go up there. Yes, and you don't have to be on this node to activate it. You can just be right next to it as long as it's connected by that little line you see over there, over yonder way. Atreus, calm it down, boy. My cat is going ham in the background. You're gonna have to ignore that. I apologize. All right, let's use a ability sphere to unlock the ability cheer. Now, using this will boost your characters, your party, your frontliners, attack and defense, your strength and defense. Okay, but by an eighth, I think, I don't remember the numbers. Please excuse me for that. But usually when we come up against the boss, I'll be using cheer 5 times to get the maximum amount of a strength and defense boost. So there we go. Now that's basically how you use the sphere grid. You just go follow along, you know, where you're not supposed to go, they won't allow you to go. That's all you need to know. Bars. Return to the main menu. Yes, there we go. All right, let's talk to this guy right here. You want to hear again? That's actually what he's saying. You want to hear again? Say, what? Do not say yeah, because you'll go through the tutorial again and you can't skip it. So just say what? Let's talk to this guy right here. I don't know what he's saying, but gives you 3 potions. And I'll show you a I'll show you a little trick with him when it comes down to it. And now, if you guys notice, there's something over here. It kind of sticks out like a sore thumb, so make sure... Hello?
What's this? Some kind of crane?
Rahui! Kadya vijavonu strana!
All right. You don't have to shout.
Alright, so this game has been out for 20 plus years, almost 25 years now, and I have never once gotten that cutscene. Even after so long, I'm still learning shit about this game, bro. That was actually kind of funny. That's actually kind of funny. Alright, so as I was saying before we were so rudely interrupted, this is a missable Bhed Primer and your first Bhed Primer. So make sure you grab it, because if not, you won't be able to come back here. And that will screw up your platinum trophy. So get this right now. Obtain Bhed Primer Volume 1. And you should be getting your first trophy. Congratulations. You should be getting your first trophy, but like I said in the intro, I don't know if I mentioned it, but I'll mention it right now if I haven't. My wife already got this trophy and 1 more trophy, but that's all she has. So that's why it didn't pop up for me. But any trophy after that will be popping up on the screen. So either way, that's your first Bhed Primer. There we go. I can't speak, god damn it. The secrets of the Bhed language are revealed. Y equals A. Introduction to the Bhed. Find Bhed Primers to help you decipher the strange language. And there's some Bhed at the bottom there, which I cannot read, unfortunately. I might translate it for you guys. Maybe. If I remember, I will. Let's see here. Titus has Rain is left to chat. Titus have achieved the rank of Bhed Hujela. God damn it, I can't speak. Jesus. Alright, so there you go. Let's talk to this guy right here, actually. I haven't talked to him yet. Did I? I think I did. Bro, my memory is going off the rails. Alright, let's proper save right here. Alright, you guys, I think I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, consider leaving a like and maybe even subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Let me know down in the comments what your favorite game is of all time and why. And with that, I will see you guys in the next episode. Deuces.